Anderson passes to Green. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against the Trailblazers in Portland. On the floor for Philadelphia. Tony Roten out there with Stouskis. And there's Embiid. And there's Carl Landry. And it's Simpson in the 3 spot. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Stouskis.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected him too much.
Had the space there, but it's all flying.
Well, they've been outstanding on the board, and it's a big reason why they've got a lead. Doing the dirty work down low.
We call that a collabo because everybody's boxing out and making sure they secure the ball.
Here's Roten following the score by Tony Parker. Andrea screen on Ginobili. Roten dishes to Embiid. And the officials go over the back. A little too aggressive there.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one.
They consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced the D to come out on.
The Spurs making a switch here. Caspi's checked in. Stouskis kicks to Roten. He feeds it to Stouskis. Over to the left wing. Pass to Simpson. He dishes it to Landry. Just 4 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off the shot. Embiid, no good. San Antonio leading by 5. Ginobili kicks to Anderson. That falls nice speed that time for Mama Ginobili. Ginobili's got 3 assists in the game. Roten with it. Anderson with the block. They recover it. And Parker, here we go. Ginobili outside. Pass to Anderson. Down low. Here's Duncan. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
I'll tell you what, at this point in his career, it is safe to say, actually has been for a while, that Duncan might be one of the best power forwards ever. He is, clearly. 5 rings, 50-win seasons, his whole career. The complete package on the box.
And the Spurs making a change here. Simmons is checked in. And so Duncan hits them both. And Duncan, who briefly contemplated retiring after last season, showed in the playoffs, Greg, he is still very much at the top of his game.
Listen, Tim Duncan, for me, is the greatest power forward to ever play the game. Although Papa tell you he's actually a center power forward's body. I mean, what a great matchup. Yeah, how great was he, I should say, in the matchup against the Clippers last season. And throughout his career, he has been more consistent than a clock. I mean, it doesn't matter the year or who he's up against. This guy just finds a way to leave his mark on the game.
The 76ers might have dodged having the worst record in the league last season, but they didn't dodge having the worst road record last year, Clark.
They could not dodge that one, Kevin. Just 6 wins on the road. But that was pretty much expected, considering the youth and the experience of this team.
The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. Noel's checked in for Carl Landry.
And for the 76ers, they weren't a good shooting team in general. And on the road, it got real ugly. They shot under 40% as a team on the year away from home.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
For the Sixers, just a brutal start to last season. 17 straight losses. They did get their first 4 wins of the season as a road team, though. As bad as they were on the road, at least they had that going.
Now here's Noel. Simpson kicks to Roten. Good on the 3-point shot. Roten's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Duncan right side. Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. Stauskas kicks to Roten. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
Tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
San Antonio with the ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Noel.
Such a huge play, guys. I mean, that's a 4-point swing possibly. Tremendous steal and conversion right there.
And with the game literally hanging in the balance, a play like that is an igniter. That's what momentum can become game-changing.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers for Green. 11 rebounds, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
Yeah, I think we need a calculator to keep track of just how many of those he's knocked down.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Stauskas. Feeds it to Roten. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. That's good. Roten's got 12 points here in the second half.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And Embiid with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Double by Roten. It's Parker outside. Looks good. Is good. That's his second basket in 12 tries.
They've stepped up their three-point shooting game in the second half. They're letting it fly out there with reckless abandon.
Not lacking in confidence, and I really like that. Sometimes we see teams get conservative once they get a lead, playing not to lose.
And he recovers it. Roten kicks to Stauskas. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide-open opportunities.
Caspi passes to Anderson. Misses in close.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
There's a screen by Noel. Stauskas' shot is off. Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to Oklahoma City. Parker dishes to Anderson. The assist by and the Spurs lead by 9.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Embiid. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Forrest Diaz checked in for Green. Anderson comes in for Caspi. Richard Jefferson, he's checked in for Anderson. Spills in for Parker. Then for the 76ers, Grant, he's checked in for Jakar Simpson. Albert Covington comes in for Stauskas. And it's Jackson in for Roten.
No let up, guys. They just keep coming at you.
Well, this lead is too big to overcome. I'm going out on the limb right now. There's just not enough time left on the clock to make up the ground they have to make up.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Anderson, he's checked in for Diaz. Caspi comes in for Kyle Anderson. Tony Parker subbed in for Jefferson. An additional foul.
Been a good one for Parker. He's got 16 points. His huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues,
Green, he's checked in for Patty Mills. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. It's good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. So the 76ers, their last game, belongs to the Thunder in Oklahoma City. And he commits the intentional foul.
you have to foul, but I'm sure those right foul is somewhat different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting into his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line. Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
And the 76ers call time. They trail by 7. 19 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Yeah, they can game plan all they want, but unless they can put more time on the clock, I think this bad boy is over.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what they hope to get accomplished with this time out here.
And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one.
Yeah, as a former outstanding rebounder myself, I can certainly appreciate what this guy is doing. An extraordinary combination of talent and desire is what allows him to do what he's done today. Great performance.
And so it's San Antonio with the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, it appeared to me as though the fans gave them the emotional boost they needed down the stretch. Yeah, this crowd was not going to let this one slip away.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Tim, what aspects of what you did in the first half carried over into the second that allowed this win to happen?
You know, we just got the same stuff we did in the first half. They hit a lot of shots in the first half. Guys that we thought were going to hit shots made shots. So we just stayed with it, consistent, continued to push, got some stops, and continued to push the ball back at them.
Tim, thank you, guys. Consistency has always been the mantra of this organization.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now it's time to head back to the studio with Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's move on to our Jordan Player of the Game. He found his rhythm in the second half, and there was no stopping him then. He was locked and loaded.
That was some of the most passionate rebounding work I've ever seen. Guys aren't supposed to be capable of getting that many rebounds in a single game. He was just an animal on the boards. It was something special to behold.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow. I'm getting jealous, and he feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.